Hi class, this is going to be a quick Unit 2 overview. Just going to briefly highlight everything you're going to be looking at in Unit 2. We're really going to get into the basics of chemistry as we start this unit. We're going to be starting with atomic structure, then we'll be looking at the periodic table in depth, finding out all the different patterns and things that are associated with that. Part of that is periodic trends. We'll focus that separately, and then we'll land on electron configuration in the very end. This is going to take us about a month to do, so our next test will be on Tuesday, September 26th. So just pace yourself as we go through all of this information. Some of it may be review, but some of it may be new to you as well. With regards to structure of the atom, we have to think about the fact that over time what we've learned about the atom has changed, and we've gained knowledge as we've explored and been able to find new things out about the atom itself. A long time ago, Democritus basically said he knew all this stuff was made up of something, and he came up with the idea of atoms, or atomos, because those are the smallest parts that could be done. Then Dalton came along and started giving a little more credence to that. As we continue, there's other scientists that figured out protons, figured out the nucleus, figured out electrons, figured out how the electrons behave, until we've come up with the current model, which we call the quantum or electron cloud model. And that really has the electrons moving in various locations. We call them orbitals, not like an orbit, but it's a good way to kind of visualize when you're going through that, to see kind of this idea of energy levels or orbitals that are there. And so that's really how the progression has made through time. And we won't deal so much with the progression, but simply thinking about what exactly the parts of the atom are. So the protons, the neutrons, and electrons, what their masses are, how they influence the behavior of the atom, as well as when atoms lose or gain electrons and become ions, or they have additional neutrons, making them isotopes of each other. So we'll be looking at those terms in this unit. Additionally, we're going to explore the periodic table, the one that you were given in class, as well as maybe one that you printed off for the summer. These are going to be your best friends. All these fun colors that I have on this table just help you to see the different family groups that are there. So the periodic table is arranged very specifically to indicate the different groups. They're listed with the metals on the left side of the periodic table and the non-metals on the right side, with the semi-metals being on the staircase kind of in between. You have transition metals that have varying charges. You have standard metals that do not. You have intertransitions. You have noble gases. There's all different kinds of things that this beautiful table actually gives us clues about those elements and how they behave. You're going to learn all about them in this unit. We're also going to look at periodic trends. So in association with the fact that the table gives us information, it has been designed in a way that there are specific characteristics of each element that trend as they go along either the columns or the rows. And you're going to learn all about those fun trends, and that just helps you to understand how they react to each other and both their physical and chemical properties associated with them. Last but not least, we look at electron configuration, and this may be the new thing that may boggle you for a little bit, but as we go through it, you will understand basically that this is just giving you the address for where the electrons reside in that orbital model. And so we will take a very detailed look at this, and you'll be able to actually identify where those electrons reside and understand that based on what's called electron configuration. And those are the big deals in this unit. So in summary, if we think about everything that's going to be going on in this unit, we have 4 labs. One of them will be formal. I know you are so excited about that. Quizzes. There's a couple of quizzes, both from elements as well as just some of the content to make sure that we're getting it. We will play some bingo. There will be a project involved, so that will count as a summative grade, and then your final unit test, again, that being on Tuesday, September the 26th. So plan accordingly. I'll have the September calendar posted pretty soon, so as we open up this new unit. I look forward to it. Let's get going.